got there in the end. Maybe had to win that twice in a way.
Yeah, it was a really good game of football. I really enjoyed it. The start, then the next hour, and then the end, then the penalties. It was a really good game of football. I was really proud of the way we played. Really gutsy to play the football we played, and we finished the job just.
Quite often you see the team who've just scored with the energy going into the shootout. What did you say to the players in that little break?
Very little. Okay, they were frustrated. They conceded the goal. I just said, "Shut up. Think about what's coming next. Lee, you'll be fine. Listen to Mel. Listen to Mel, and the rest of you just take your time and be cool." So there's no magic key to that. It's they wanted to talk about what had just happened with the goal, so make sure that didn't happen, and we just took our call on the penalties, and Lee Nichols made his saves.
It's not too many times this fixture's not produced something in the way of drama, and missed penalties in the game itself, and then the players who'd missed the penalties, one scoring, one not. It kind of had almost everything.
Yes, well done to both players for stepping up and taking another penalty, regardless of what happened. So well done to the pair of them for showing the gumption to do it. So it was a really interesting game. There were so many angles to it. I mean, we're obviously delighted that Connor stepped up and did the business on his second penalty. But the game had everything. Absolutely, it's a small, tight, quick little arena here. You get this type of game, and we matched their intensity in that first half an hour with our own. We developed our game nicely into that first half, got a goal and took it into the second half. We could have done with a third, to be honest. But you leave the door open, goal up, a couple of minutes to go. No matter what you do, the opposition is entitled to. And they actually worked their goal really well. They were really patient leading up to their equaliser. So that was a good bit of football from them. So it was a good game all round. I really enjoyed it.
You've always respected cup competitions greatly, and I say only, but 4 changes tonight. Again, the same thing.
Yeah, 4 changes, but 3 of those were so close to starting on Saturday. Regan, Bailey, Ryan Harley were, arguably ready to start on Saturday. Could have started last Saturday. We've got some real depth and competition for places, so that wasn't a difficult decision for me. Those 3 players were all ready, and David Kasumi's done so well. And he was the one player that sort of came out of left field, really. He's done so well during pre-season. He's one of our young players. This game sort of suited him in a way, and I was really delighted to select him because he's earned it. And then, of course, what a brilliant goal. I'm not sure he even knew he scored. It's a bit of a surprise to him, but well done to David.
Your first experience of this, and you've got another one coming up in a few weeks' time, albeit at Stadium MK. It's not too bad, is it, really?
It was a really good game of football, and there was passion in it, there was intensity, there was vigour, there was aggression, there was determination. It's what you expect, and you've got to play your game. You've got to match it, and you've got to play your game. They played theirs, we played ours. I'm sure that'll be the same next time. So I enjoyed the game. Of course we won, but I enjoyed it anyway. And regardless of what happened at the end, I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
Thank you very much.
Paul, can you tell how the fans, the intensity of the fans, how much this game meant to them during the match and at the end and so on?
Yeah,
in particular?
Yeah. I wasn't. It's rare that I'm so close to my own supporters, that close. I mean, you're a couple of yards away. So, if ever there was a day for picking up on their emotion, today was the day. But of course, you get a feel for it. But we were very keen to make sure that we respected that emotion and those feelings going into the game. But of course, we then had to think clearly and think with our own game, and we did that. So, I'm expecting no less in the next 2 games we play against AFC Wimbledon this year.
And were you well received by the club? No complaints about everything?
No, absolutely no. It well organised in advance. Of course, there was preparation made, but as far as I know, it went very well. Of course, both sets of supporters desperately wanted to win it, but from how I could see it, the whole day in the game went with that event. But I don't know. I've been concentrating on the game.
David Kasumi played himself into your plans now. I mean, quite a performance tonight.
He was great. I mean, there's great competition for places. So, you know, I mean, Jordan Houghton wasn't left out today. I just wanted to give David a go because he earns it. So, you know, we've got strength in depth, and with the likes of Alex Gilby now returning from injury, we've got, you know, real competition for places, and it bodes well.
Same in the back line as well. I mean, I thought Regan Paul was excellent tonight. He really linked up well with Callum Britton.
He seems, well, I suppose it's no surprise, but he seems tailor-made for our system. But we get some things right, I suppose. We're really pleased with those players we've got, and I think him and Bailey coming in today just shows you what we've got in reserve. Is
it a relief to have those sorts of players back? Because, you know, that was the sort of formation and attacking prowess from your centre-backs that we saw when Dons were in their pomp last season, that sort of went to the sidelines because of all the injuries towards the end of last year.
There was no surprise last year you can't miss the link between the injuries we had in our back line and then the way our play sort of dried up last year. We defend from the front, we attack from the back, and you know, those players have got a big responsibility to help our flow going forward. And you can see from the recruitment, you can see from the players we've got that, you know, I aim to make sure we have a squad that can retain that level of attacking intent from the back, even with an injury or two.
And a quick word for Lee Nichols. Not often you get to save 2 penalties in the same game, but he's done really well tonight.
Yeah, it's not very often I stand and congratulate a goalkeeper and his coach in the dressing room afterwards. So as much as I really enjoyed the game, it was really interesting. The first thing I did was thank Mel Gwinnett and Lee Nichols for trusting each other, and you know, they practice, they research. Lee's got to execute and do his job. Mel played a part in all that as well. So well done him, and you know, I made a special point of congratulating the pair of them.